Hey guys, John here. So this video is a rather spontaneous video, mostly because today I received a very special package today. Package. So, if you don't remember, back when I was doing my Code Gray series, I only had one video in which the camera was moving on its own, and then another video, my Tom Sawyer video, in which my friend Josh was manually sliding everything. That was because my slider had deleted, unfortunately. So I tried to replace it with another one, but then that one didn't work for some reason. So as you can probably kind of figure out by now, this is all about the slider. In fact, it's about this slider by Newer. I don't know how to pronounce this. So something I've been wanting to do for a while is my own kind of unboxing reaction video. And why not try why not try this one? So I guess we'll get to it. So as you can see here, this is a much more up close and personal look on the case. But now we got to see the contents within this case. I'm going to turn it this way now because now you know what it's called. Let's go like this. Alright, so this is what it looks like. So if you're kind of a newbie with this kind of stuff like me, we're gonna explore this stuff together a little bit. Alright, so just based on how I worked my previous slider, I know that these right here are the legs, but I probably won't really need these because they're going to be put on camera stands anyways. But just because I'm slightly OCD, I'm just going to put these out anyways, just because. So this is if you want to actually put this like on this table right here. So let's see. This is the platform for the sliding. I hope I'm not breaking this by doing that. So I'm assuming this is where the battery goes. And I believe this is the battery right here. Just gonna put that in like that. Well, as you can see, there's some power to this, I think. This is saying that it's on. Oh, hold up. I gotta do something about that. I'll look into that a little later. So all this is some of the different, I think you can do some different functions. Like there's like the photography, it'll like snap the pictures automatically. I forget which one it is, but I'm hoping I don't need this, a lot of this anyways. Extra screws, and got an Allen wrench just in case you need to fix something. This goes on here And then this part right here is where the camera will sit. And let's see. This is the battery charger. This I'm assuming powers. Oh, this is kind of what powers the charger. Well, I'm gonna mess around with this, and we'll see how it all goes. Now, I've been messing with this for a while, but I finally got it to work essentially how I want it to work. Let's just go over certain things here. This actually kind of determines the way this this functions. So, if the way I have it, this allows it to kind of do like the subject focus. And if I did it the other way around, it would do what I think is called the panorama, which is when it's like it'll kind of have a wider kind of shot, like kind of going outwards like this, as opposed to what's going on here where it's kind of trying to focus on a specific angle or a specific object, or however you want to say it. So I'm not sure if you noticed or not, but I don't have a remote on here, at least not a manual one. Instead, I have the newer app. There's a QR code, depending on whether or not you have the Android or the iPhone, which I have. And then you can also, there's also a QR code for the website and then the app guide. So there's that. So what I've got here, alright, so right here, there's the point A/B settings going from point A to point B or vice versa. There's some automatic settings and then the customized settings. This right here is you kind of scroll it up like this, and that determines the one-way trip duration. Here, there's the movement selection. You can either do slow or constant. If I was to do constant, that would mean it'll start moving from side to side like immediately. Where as opposed to slow, it would do this thing where it would sort of delay before it moves to the other side. And I have it on, you can choose whether or not you can put it on a loop. When I'm doing my thing, I want it to loop. I want it to keep going. When I do, and then all I do, after I set all this up, I just press start. It'll recalibrate to point A or B, however you set it. And then eventually this happens. Finally, a much nicer slider than the one I had. So, I've actually set the camera on the slider now. I'm gonna do just a little bit of a, play around, fool around, whatever you want to say. And we're gonna see how it all looks. So I did a little bit of a rewatch, like a kind of a watch through of what I just did, and you know what? I definitely like this slider than the one I had before. I'm not going to say names because people sometimes don't like being named when it comes to negative things, so I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's all I can say is so much smoother. I actually got a smaller one because I had like the 120, and that was way too big. Yes, that's what she said. I wasn't using that much of the space really anyways, so I got the 80, a lot smaller, a lot more easy to maneuver, a lot lighter. Yeah, and plus the fact that this has the Bluetooth capabilities makes it so much more convenient. Might kill the phone bill a little bit, but you know, there's pros and cons to everything. Definitely like this slider, as I said already, but I'll say it as many more times as I need to. For those who would like to get sliders for their cameras, for their videos, I highly suggest getting this newer, whichever. Get this one.